Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, season 4. I believe it's episode 15. I'm never sure. It'll be in the description. Sorry about the late upload, y'all, but I was on vacation, and here it is. I took all these notes, and so I want to make this video, even though it's like hella late. So this episode picks up where I left off, where Kalina, she's upset about the whole fight with Rashida and everything at the table, and there's really not a whole bunch to talk about in this scene. Kalina, she tells Tony, how it's fucked up for him to mention the whole postpartum thing, and then have the nerve to mention them being godparents, Rashida and Kirk, to their kid or whatever. And then she's like, go get my purse. And I was like, damn, I wouldn't have left my purse. But, she was all caught up in the moment. But, like I said, not a lot in that scene, so let's just move on. We go to the flower shop scene with Mama D and Erica. The King and Mama D are getting married again, she tells us. So she meets up with Erica. They're obviously getting along, so that must mean that, Erica and Scrappy are not getting along. Anyway, so Mama D, she asked if Erica will be in her wedding. Sorry, y'all, fly. A bridesmaid. Erica's like, really? I need to think about this. She's not really for it right away, but I'm pretty sure she's going to come around just so she can be, start some shit, basically, or whatever. Yeah, like I said, to me it seems like she's going to get on board real quick with the whole wedding thing. But for the meantime, she's going to help Mama D look for her dress or whatever. The next scene is where Tiffany Fox and Jocelyn meet up. Tiffany calls Jocelyn. She feels like she owes her, I guess, an explanation. She wants to try to avoid any type of drama before Jocelyn might fuck her up if she don't basically get permission to work with Stevie J or whatever. So she says she want to meet up with Jocelyn and let her know she's about to work with her man, or she's basically already been working with her man. Jocelyn, she already comes with an attitude like, I got better things to do, what is this about, that type of shit. Tiffany tells her about the song, and of course Jocelyn, she's immediately jealous, like, what the fuck, how he gonna work with somebody else, blah blah blah. Jocelyn, she says she's gonna check Stevie for not keeping her in the loop, because she honestly thought that the whole MF Management thing was a big joke. And I was thinking, Jocelyn, your music is a joke. But anyway, moving along, the conversation, it switches quickly to Jocelyn's sex life. Jocelyn, she's a hoe, but she talking about she gives Stevie monthly treats, so she wasn't really too much worried about him fucking with Tiffany. That didn't make sense to me, because Tiffany is a cute girl, but whatever. So trashy, Jocelyn's on TV again, telling Tiffany about their night with Jessica Dime, and Fox is like, what, she said, did Stevie join or whatever, and Jocelyn's like, no, he said she was too fat, and Fox was like, she is fat. She's not fat to me, but whatever. So basically, they both they don't like Dime, and then Jocelyn, by the end of the scene, even though she came with the attitude, she's acting like she's cool with Tiffany or whatever. The scene with Nico and his mom, short scene, not much to talk about. Nico, he tells his mom, him and Margot are headed to a divorce. They're like at dinner or somewhere or something, and him, Margot, and his mom, I guess his mom said, let me get on TV too. His mom acts surprised, as if she don't know why, most of the reason why they would be getting a divorce or whatever. Like, I thought this is the reason why you moved down here and all this crap. No, she moved down there to be on TV, just like you trying to obviously be on TV now. His mom asked Margot if she's seeing someone else, and she says yes. And Nico says he's supposedly not seeing someone else, and so that bothered him that Margot's seeing someone else. And Nico, he's surprised about that. And Margot tells us like it's getting serious. But one thing Margot should have told us was it was a boy, or a guy or a woman. I would have liked to have known that. But anyways, moving on to the Carly and Kalina scene at Kalina's house. Carly comes to be a friend to Kalina, because Kalina says, she needs a friend and she needs to talk. Kalina, she starts telling Carly about the incident at the dinner, and how Rashida laughed about, her having postpartum or whatever. And me, like Carly, excuse me, I thought that was real fucked up of Rashida. So, you know, of course, Carly, she agreed with her on that. And Carly tells Kalina that she had postpartum too. And she knows, you know, how serious it is or whatever. And Kalina says she thinks she's going to get some counseling. And I hope she does, you know, get whatever type of help she needs. I've been saying that. But anyways, it was a cool scene because I think Kalina actually felt a little bit better after talking to Carly. And I just hope that Carly doesn't stab her in the back, because she was acting like she was going to be a friend of hers. So I hope she doesn't do any shadiness or like repeat their conversation or whatever, because we all know how Carly can be. Anyways, the Bambi and Scrappy scene, they had time to cool down, so they're like strolling through the park, and Bam, she starts apologizing, saying, you know, she didn't tell Scrap because she didn't want him to stop her with the whole video thing or whatever. And he seems very forgiving, like, you know, he don't want to lose Bambi or whatever. And she tells him she does plan to use his key, and he seemed pleased with that. And she says she's not necessarily moving in. She still wants to keep her crib, her privacy or whatever. But you know, she don't mind popping in on his ass and checking on him or whatever. Next scene is with Stevie. Is it Stevie J studio scene? Oh, this is the scene with Jocelyn. Recording her new hot song. I didn't think it was that hot, but whatever. Here comes Carly. She's like, this is hot or whatever. Jocelyn tells us that she's working with new producers because she got to do what she got to do. And to me, that says something about her music and about their relationship if Stevie's not working with her, but whatever. Jocelyn says Stevie's working with regular bitches. And I knew that the Tiffany Fox shade was coming, because it was like she talked to Tiffany, but then she was real quick to shade her or whatever. Talking about he ain't even work with anybody I want to sleep with. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you giving a super slut this season, Jocelyn? Like, for real. But anyways, Jocelyn, besides that, the scene, I do think she does want to sleep with Tiffany Fox. Moving on to the scene with Margot and Dime. They meet up. Margot, she's telling Nico's mom. She starts telling Dime or whatever about the meetup with Nico's mom or whatever. And getting a divorce was the first. Lord, if I can get my words together. First step of getting her life on track. So she meets up with Dime, and Dime immediately starts getting on my nerves. She basically dogs Mimi like it's her fault, you know, like she fucked up her chances with Jazzy. She tried to lie about when Mimi presented her with that contract, talking about she was like, hold up, pump your brakes. And I'm like, no, that's not what I remember. I remember the scene where Dime, she was all excited and emotional at the same damn time. She was hollering about some MF Management for life. So I just felt like Dime was real fake in this scene. The only thing that she said that I did agree with was, I liked how she said this, Jocelyn, she needs to be stingy with her music. that was some real shit. But other than that, all that other shit she was saying, that wasn't real. And at the end of the scene, basically Margot asked Dime to be in her song, whatever, which I think is a bad idea, because I think Margot does have a little talent, and I don't think they're a good pair, and I don't think Dime has too much talent. So, but whatever. Of course, Dime is on board because she ain't up to much anyway. So, moving along to the Mama D and Erica scene. They're shopping for, you know, Mama D's wedding dress or whatever. So, she wants a final clear answer on whether or not, you know, Erica's going to be a part of her special day. So, she brings Jasmine, Bambi, Erica, and I don't remember who Chanel was. I don't know if that was just her homegirl or cousin, family member. I don't know. But Mama D, she asked them, are they down with the crown? Jasmine, she's not down. It seemed like everybody else, you know, probably down or whatever. But not Jasmine. So Mama D, she starts kind of talking bad to her. Talking about, I need you. And then Bambi says, this is the part we've seen on the previews. Bambi says, I'll provide the hair. Erica's like, you know, no, I got my classics. I don't, you know, I'm good on the hair. And Bambi's like, okay, well, the rest of us will be shimmering, and, you know, if you want to look like dust, that's you. So, whatever. Moving on to the Stevie J and Jocelyn at the house scene. Jocelyn, she she says Stevie J loves to play games. So they're having like a little, look like they're trying to be sexy or sexual or whatever. And Jocelyn makeup is all intact or whatever. And Stevie ends up telling her that he did a song with Tiffany. She's like, I thought we agreed that you weren't going to work with regular artists. She said artists. Fucking dumbass. Anyway, so Stevie, he think he can do what he want to do, whatever. So, you know, Jocelyn tells him, you know, she's working with other people. And, you know, he's like, who in the hell, you know, you working with in the studio? I was thinking the same thing. Who are these people or whatever? But Stevie J, he says he sacrificed 2 years. And if she's running behind his back, then, you know, fuck her. He don't like that shit. So, moving along. He don't like the shit that Jocelyn does to him, but he'll do it to her. But whatever. The Tiffany, Brooke, Dime, and Don little scene in the club or whatever. Tiffany's telling Brooke, which Brooke is Tiffany's manager. Tiffany, she's telling Brooke about working with Stevie, and this when Dime notices her, and you know this was all set up, Mona's thing, whatever. Don instigating that. She's like, you know, let me go holler at her. So, you know, Dime comes over there, and Tiffany says, yeah, you know, you were too turned up the first time we met. And Dime's like, you know, because you were talking over me, she says. Tiffany tells Dime that, you know, Mimi said nobody wants to work with you. You know, she's putting shit out there just to fuck, you know, just to fuck Dime up even more. I'm not mad at her, though, because, you know, Dime was coming at her wrong. So she says nobody wants to work with you, according to Mimi. And, you know, Dime, she gets her feelings hurt that she starts turning up, like, real quick. And she hates to hear that Fox is working with, you know, all the people she wanted to work with. And she's hurt to find out, you know, that Mimi's talking about her behind her back. So, you know, I guess she decides, you know, it's Tiffany Fox's fault at this point. So she tries to tell Fox they're on the same level. And Fox is like, no, boo-boo, we're not on the same level. Dime, she's talking shit. She said something like, you know, she don't care about no old funky-ass Stevie J. And I'm like, oh, really? Which one is it, Dime? You know, like, damn. Dime's feelings was so hurt she had to throw a drink at Fox or whatever. And then so here comes our fight scene for the episode or whatever, the cliffhanger. Dawn, she's right in the middle. You know, Dime, she throws the drink and she runs. And security, you know, holds Fox back. I wish they wouldn't have, but oh well, whatever. I'm just wondering, you know, if they're ever gonna show a fight. So, whatever. Dime, she leaves. Her and Don, they're outside talking all types of shit about Mimi, talking about she gonna tear up the contract, whatever. Don's like, tear it up, you know, instigating for her to tear it up. Don's, she pulls out 10 G's and she's like, look, Dime, you know, I got your booking money right here. And she's like, I got you if you stop playing with Mimi. So Dime she's like, already she got her money and left or whatever. So I don't know. That money sure looked good on that damn screen or whatever. But you know, Dime, she might as well go back to stripping. But whatever. That was the episode as far as I can remember and everything. So hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. I'm about to watch the new episode and get the new video up quicker. So, alright. See y'all next time. Bye.